So I think what we're working at is to develop confidence. Now, confidence is not something one necessarily may be born with or is given overnight. It's a process of transformation, as you're saying. And I think at the basis of that transformation is inspiration.
Okay.
And it may not be true for everyone, but it seems to be the truth that I'm discovering. Everybody that I meet, wherever I meet, whether it's in the United States or around the world, when I have a chance to talk to women in particular and to share my story and to share my journey and what I believe and what I've learned, I see that everybody's looking, their eyes are lighting up when we talk about personal things that they connect with. The inspiration, the seed of inspiration grows inside, which actually gives them permission to act on their own passion. We all have passions and dreams and ideals, and we grow up with them. We know them as young children, right? You knew what you wanted to be when you were 3 years old, and then 7 years old, and so on. But down the road in life, things become very difficult. Life changes gears from left to right. You move from one country to another. Your status changes. You may be wealthy at some point. You may be poor at another point. You have education. You may lose the opportunity to exercise your right of exercising that education depending where you live and what kind of status, right? So life is changing, and I think all those layers of complexity and experience somehow chip away or deteriorate that the glow within, the what I wanted to be when I was a young child, the inspiring seed of becoming somebody one day, right? And so when women reach Empowered Women International, suddenly we're listening to that seed of inspiration, what they want to be, what they want to do with their life, and we validate their purpose, and that gives them permission to act on that purpose. So in other words, it doesn't matter if the mother-in-law, if the father, if anybody gives them permission, they are granted inner permission to act on their passion. And I think once that happens and women go out and do the things that they want to do, it's not for the money, it's not for anything else, but just because they gotta listen to that voice within, the confidence is rising. Once the confidence is risen and the women own that, then they give back. And this is where we see the ripple effect, the multiplier effect, right? So once they're inspired and they have permission to act on their passion and purpose, then they are confident and then they give back. So you see, it's a cycle, and that's exactly what you see in every woman at Empowered Women International. We're a small organization, but we're mighty in our way in which we seed, we self-seed our spirit of service and community and empowering other women to follow their own inner voice.